Hello YouTube, my name is Jacob Hart with Hart Healthy Farm, and I just wanted to start maybe posting some more videos on YouTube and start flowing and show you guys just what's going on out here. And so yeah, let's just take a little walk and talk around the farm, show you what I've got going on, projects that I'm doing, explain things. I just walked out on my screened-in porch. I got this little bed here. Planted this tall Namwa banana probably like 4 months ago, just from a pup from this clump of tall Namwas here. Always propagating, always planting out here. So yeah, just wanted to show the farm, do a little walk around and share what I'm doing. So here soon, and what I have been doing is all around the farm this time of year when it's raining, I'm cutting back all these nitrogen fixing trees that I grow. So I've planted all these trees in my system with the intention of cutting them back and feeding my other fruiting trees. So when I cut these back, I gotta either climb the tree or get up on a ladder and, cut them back. You can see I cut this one back right here 2 years ago, and then I cut it back here last year. Now I'm gonna cut it back, probably even lower this year, just to reset it real nice, bring all that material down to feed my Rollinia. And I'll show you some other things here. This big albizia has got to come out. Not come out, but I need to take it back to probably here. There. And it's so here soon I'm gonna make a video on that when I take this tree out, and just do like a time lapse or a POV of me climbing in the tree and taking it all out. But yeah, we grow these nitrogen fixing trees, because they fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and they bring it into the soil. And whenever we chop those trees, it's heavily feeding the nitrogen to our fruit trees. So yeah, and I'm walking through my pineapples here. Pineapples. Got a nice little fruit coming in here. Got a bunch of peanut butter fruit coming in. Peanut butters! Have you ever tried this fruit? If not, it's amazing and you need to grow it. So productive. This is a seedling tree here, and it's producing crop like, five times a year for real. Walking through this middle section, got a big old ice cream bean that I need to do some pruning on the very top. It's starting to lean a little bit. I'm planning on chopping this big mulberry back pretty heavily really soon, just to open up more light for this big mango and bring some more light in for this Barbados. And I also just want to kind of eliminate this mulberry from this place and take a bunch of cuttings so I can really, really spread it around the farm. And I have so many other plants in here that I just want to, I want those plants to go and kind of eliminate the mulberry. It's a part of growing, is system's always changing, it's always evolving out here. Every day this time of year, as much as I can be, chopping, resetting things. And got the dwarf Namwa bananas. I just opened up a bunch of light recently, chopping up this big albizia here. Took the canopy out and brought all the material down to my banana clump. they're going to be super grateful for that. Got the last few mangoes hanging of the season. And once this Valencia Pride mangoes are done fruiting, then I'll be pruning these trees pretty heavily for the year. Be taking back this Royal Poinciana. It's the name of the game with the kind of farming that I do, natural farming, beyond organic farming. It's chop and drop, it's maintenance. It's not, it's not an easy maintenance, I could say. It's pretty heavy maintenance, is necessary for this kind of system. This diamond mango is absolutely blasting off. It has one fruit left, so I'm waiting for that, and then I'm gonna let this flush out a bit, and I might just tip it, but really I'm just gonna take out some of these underneath branches, so it's not holding fruit on the ground next year. Just like I did with this Maha Chinook recently. I pruned up the Maha Chinook mango real nice. Took out all these lower branches. Took out some of the side branches and really just took the top out, like 3 feet off the top. All that material brought down. Yeah, lots happening out here all the time. This time of year, turmeric flowering. I got so much stuff in my nursery I need to plant. I got like 300 pineapples that need to go in the ground. I got all these different fruit trees I want to get in. Lots to do. Mango flushing back from a prune. Yeah, just wanted to do a little check-in to YouTube, say what's up, and show that work's going on out here. Stuff is happening. I'm gonna try and post more often about just what's going on. Barbados cherry flowering like crazy. Really just planting a lot this year. I just planted this really cool purple guava that I got from my buddy Cameron. That's beautiful. Purple leaf guava, purple fruit guava. Yep. Lots of little mango trees around here. Another thing I'm doing here soon. The Napier grass. Well, I'm doing all the time, really. I'm chopping it all the time. Napier grass, chop and drop. Blessed, honestly. I've planted a lot of Napier, and it's a lot of maintenance, and I let it get overgrown because I'm just super busy with work, and yeah, got a lot of stuff going on. So the Napier gets overgrown in the back areas of my farm, but it's a blessing. I haven't reached those areas necessarily yet. I've got more planting to do, more expansion, more learning. We're always learning in this life and in this way of life, farming naturally with the earth. I actually just popped this banana in like last week. Took it out from here, sloop. 2 minutes later, slammed it right in the ground, and it has not blinked, just kept growing. That's the blessing of having, this system and having all these plants, is I can just perpetuate and continue to expand on my whole property until I'm fully booming with abundance out here. Got this sugar apple absolutely blasting off with some growth. Lots of stuff happening. Got some nice racks coming in here. The bananas. Got some burros about to be harvested soon. I gotta check on these sugar apples. sugar apple that's cracking. Ready to harvest. Couple fatties up there. Beautiful coconut palm. Yeah, big ideas for planting a lot more around my edges, you know, this year, but really just maintaining my system that I already have is a lot of work, and pruning all these busias. I got a lot of work to do out here, and I'm gonna try and record it as best as I can. Well, thanks for tuning in today, and blessings to you all.